Okay, hello guys. How are you guys doing? Bailey's here with us. So, if you guys don't know, it is only 3 months until December, which means Christmas, which means toys and all that nonsense and funness, and yeah. So, if you guys don't know, I accept custom orders. My tripod kind of went off the table, so if it falls, I apologize. So yeah, that is what today's video is about, custom orders. Now, I'm going to start with the big items because these will take the longest. So if you really want one of these big bulk items, the blankets, I strongly recommend you PM me, DM me as soon as possible because those take quite a long time to make. So yeah. If you really want one of those, just either PM me down below on my YouTube, or you can DM me on my Instagram. Yeah, so. Now, it's not going to be able to show the whole thing on camera because it's quite big. But many of you guys have seen my corner to corner Harry Potter blanket. Square. Now, obviously, this isn't a full blanket because it's just a square. But, I mean, I think it would be really nice and cute for, like, a newborn. Now, I know newborns can't really have blankets on them because they might choke or suffocate. But, you know, I think it would still be, like, really nice decor for a bedroom or something like that. So, that's the first option. You can get a customized picture square or whatever you want. And depending on the picture you pick, that's how big the blanket's going to be. But, of course, it's going to be even on both sides. So, let's say it's 25 inches this way. It's going to be 25 inches that way as well. Just, I don't really know how big this one is. Now, of course, there are thousands. Sorry, I had to make sure I didn't run over Bailey. There are thousands of different stitches and designs that you can pick. And I can guarantee, 90% guarantee, I can do them all. Whatever you want, I could probably do. Now, this is one of my favorite blankets currently. Now, this one's not complete. And you can see it's already pretty big. This one can go on for pretty much forever. And it's a square, so you know. But yeah, if you like this Tuscan design, this one is available. And if you want it, I'll finish it. So yeah, this one just keeps going. So unfortunately for this one, I never actually got around to finishing it. So this is like half the size. The other half is somewhere in my other studio. But as you can see, it's like a shell stitch. It's a really simple design. It's lacy and breezy, so they won't get too hot. And if you want this one, by the time I finish it, it will be twice this size. So it will be the perfect size for like a crib or something. And yeah, it's got really bright and beautiful colors. So let's say you don't need a baby blanket, you don't need wall decor for the nursery or your room. I can also make a full-size twin, full-size, queen, king. I can make those size blankets. And as you see here, this is a big blanket. It starts off at the blue, at the bottom, being the bottom. Now this is a calendar blanket. So it's not complete. And then up here we start changing the colors. Light green. Then we go into the blue. And it's actually backwards because here's the sun. But yeah, you can see it's pretty big. So I can do whatever size blanket you want. And I have a large variety of variegated yarn. Solid color yarn, so you can like do different colors. But have them solid. Yeah, and I have a lot of it on hand. So I am able to do that if that's something you would want. So yeah, I'm really able to do pretty much everything when it comes to blankets. And this one's kind of like the other one, except this one's more square. Yeah, it looks really bad. But this is my first time like trying to do the pattern. But this is the other version of the Turskin blanket. It's got like 2 varieties. So maybe, oh, I thought I paused. I apologize. So if you need a bag, I was also talking about that on my Instagram. Now this is just a nice small one, but I can have the option to customize it any way you want. I also have the granny square one, which has also been shown on my Instagram. And I do have this baby bottle here. So if you wanted like a, you know, like a cup holder for it on the side, like its own little pocket, so you don't have to put it inside. I could add that. I can add pockets inside for, you know, like smaller items. I can add pretty much everything. And this is the 3-ply, 3-strand yarn. So I'm holding 3 strands of yarn together when I crochet this. So it's super durable, this one. Now for the granny square one, it's only 1-ply. But I do line it with an actual fabric liner. So nothing's going to fall out and still very sturdy. And on that same note, I do have... Now, I do apologize. All my other hats got donated. All my good hats, I donated them. So I don't actually have any of my decent hats. So I only have this kind of like newborn-ish hats. So I do apologize that this is not my best work. But I do have hats available. Obviously, I don't have them right now. They would be customizable. So if you were to order one, you know, we work it out and I get it to you as soon as possible. And of course, I have a kitten, dog-ish clothes with ear holes for the ears. And this is Bailey's little Hogwarts uniform with leg holes. And then we have little plushes. And if you guys aren't like Pokemon fans, this is Bulbasaur. I have Pokebeans that pretty much, well, only like the first 10 right now. But I do plan on doing all of them. So if you have like a favorite Pokemon and you want to do this cute little bean form, I can also do those. But I can pretty much do any animal. Any type of plush. Like I got an owl here, I got a little bee. Now, if you want something more like practical and homey, I have, unfortunately, I did sell my dishcloths. So I don't have one. But I did have dishcloths to go with this. This is a scrubby. So if you have a dish, you actually just scrub it with this. And it's very durable. It's also made with 2-ply. It's not yarn, so it's more durable, it's more practical, and that can be paired with a dishcloth. Yeah, I was just looking, I do not have any. I think I sold them all. And of course, as many of you know, I have these canvases. Now, these are paint dripped. I poured the paint over the canvas, and I seal it with a glaze so the paint doesn't chip. And I also have like mandolin art canvases and all that. And yeah, they're really cool. Now, I do have another item available. But again, I don't know where it is. I want to say I sold it. So it's those beautiful circular magnets. Now, I am not sold out of them. I still have plenty of them. It's just, I don't know where I put them. So yeah, I make hats, scarves, mittens. I also have I'm talking and you guys can't hear me. So I don't know what the last part you heard was. So I was saying that I can make scarves, mittens, hats, socks, pretty much anything you need. And this one is going to be by far the coolest. Now, I do apologize, I don't have a finished product. But if you saw on my Instagram, I showed a kind of like a Halloween haunted house, which was not my own picture. It's kind of just like an example. But I can make a tissue box cover. So if you have like a tissue box, which, you know, I'll use this as an example. Say this is a tissue box. You would take this cover, which is going to be 4 squares, and you put it right over your tissue box to make it look all beautiful and pretty. Yeah, so I can do tissue boxes, or you can have like a gingerbread house that's made out of this like plastic canvas, which is what this part is. Because I got this, so it's gonna, this is like this, and yeah. So you guys have like a lot of options, like, and if I didn't mention something for some reason, feel free to just comment down below, hey, can you make this? Because I am open to try anything. So yeah, just let me know, guys. My prices aren't as very high. They should probably be higher, but so how it works is I have like a baseline price, and then you're gonna have to pay like $5, $6 for shipping, I guess, depending on where you live. If you're local and, you know, in the USA, it's probably only gonna be like $3 or $4. But if you're somewhere else in like the UK, Australia, it might be like $6 or $7. Just so you know, I get a little bit of a profit. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I really hope you know, think about buying something. If you want to look at like some of my baseline prices, I do have a store. So after the video is up for a few minutes, I will get back on my laptop and I will add the link to it. Because this video has to render out on YouTube. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. You can unfortunately not buy anything from my actual website because you have to pay to have it live. But yeah, you can look at all the stuff I have there. You can look at my prices and, you know, stuff like that. Okay, guys, I will see you in tomorrow's live stream about noon-ish. Bye!